welcome to Ashes and Empire episode 2. I got my co-host Stan.
How you doing?
Guest Mike. And we're going to talk about PCA 2026, recap of everything that happened in the week of PCA. I think we had a great time over here, especially in Big Easy Cigar Lounge. We had two main events. We had Zaya on Thursday with El Septimo. We had Carlito Fuente Saturday night with Arturo Fuente. And Sunday we had also different owners of different companies, including Manny from Opus Society.
Antonino,
yes, from Flor de la Zeda, which we're going to talk about later on, about the cigars. It's a great story. And what we're going to do today basically is we're going to talk about different cigars that we saw in PCA, what our thoughts was on what's going on over there, and you guys go ahead, take it from there.
So you guys know Ro tasked us with myself and a couple other guys to scout and see what some cigar brands we should bring back to the lounge. So Mike, you had an interesting moment with a lot of different shops, different booths. What are some of the brands that kind of stood out for you, buddy?
So I was fortunate enough to obviously do an interview with Alexandra from El Septimo, and I know that we're already, the lounge already carries El Septimo, but the new Shiva is going to be out, and but some of the other standouts for me were, we got to speak to Michael Herklotz with Ferriotego.
First time meeting Michael Herklotz.
Right,
yeah.
Interesting fella right there.
He went through the whole line.
Oh, it was amazing. And then the other one I was really interested in, and I don't know if this is something that we should look into, is the EGM. And I know they just opened up their sales in the U.S. So I believe they're out of, I don't know if they're Scandinavian or Switzerland based company.
What did you remember from EGM?
I don't remember much.
Well, I went to.
You went to EGM too?
I went to EGM on Sunday.
Okay.
They had a nice collection. I like the way that it presents itself in the cabinets. So, I think they got a good look for it. It's a mid-price range, I think.
Medium?
In the medium price range.
All right.
I haven't smoked it yet.
Okay.
I want to smoke it. I got so many cigars from PCA, so I'm trying.
So you have samples from EGM?
I have samples from EGM as well. So we're going to try them, and I think it's going to be a good fit in our lounge over here. So I think it's going to be a good cigar.
Before you put Ferriotego away,
yes.
One thing we did not do, and this is where we've kind of failed at, was to bring Ro over to the Ferriotego booth.
Right.
We both got a shot to interview Michael Herklotz, but for some reason we just slipped our mind to bring Ro over there.
Of course, when you start being famous, you forget whoever. I understand, but Mike was gracious enough to give me a few cigars.
Okay, so smoke it and see if you like it.
Yeah, I'll smoke it. We'll see if you like them, and we'll go from there. But we'll see if it's something that can fit in our lounge as well. Another experience I had in PCA was with Monte Cristo.
Yeah, so that's Alteras?
Alteras, yes.
Yeah. So they had a big booth.
Exactly. They had a big booth, and they carry different brands of cigar, including Monte Cristo, H. Hopman.
Right. Trinidad.
Trinidad.
It's the old Cuban names that's rebranded for the U.S. market.
Exactly. And a lot of people, I think, is banking that Cuba will be open soon. And I know they hold those names before, but if Cuba is open soon, it would be a great.
That might be
it would be a great scenario to see what will happen with all those names, because those are whole names.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, if U.S. recognizes Cubans' market, they're gonna. That's gonna be an interesting time if Trinidad gets retaken back, Monte Cristo gets taken back. What else? What was the other one you said?
H. Hopman.
H. Hopman is going to get taken back. So
And
that's
that's
an interesting.
where La Flor de Zayda is in good position.
Exactly.
Right?
And we'll discuss it as well later on in the show.
Well, we can only hope for that to happen.
Exactly.
I mean, that country needs some help, and we can only hope that. we're on the luxury cigar end of it, right?
Right.
We're just looking at that part of it, but that country needs a whole lot of help.
I think the whole cigar industry is just waiting with bated breath to see what happens with Cuba. Can they get a piece of that sweet Cuban tobacco and help build up that industry? Because I know a lot of these brands are going to want to mix some. Can you imagine Dominican with Cuban, Dominican with or Nicaraguan with some Cuban tobacco in it? There's like unlimited, right? So that'd be interesting.
So this is what Habano means. It means that you take the seeds from Cuba and you put them in different grounds.
That's what Habano means?
I think so. No.
No, I thought Habano is. I could be wrong,
When
but
Habano seeds, I thought that's what it meant, but I could be wrong. But what do I know about cigars? I'm just saying. I thought that they took the Cuban seeds and they planted them in Nicaragua. They planted
right. So it's Cuban, Habano Cuban.
Yeah. So it's Habano. I'm assuming that's what they're doing. That's how they started part of their leaves and their brands.
Yeah.
Because most of the people that came to Nicaragua and Dominican came from Cuba.
Right.
So,
All the major brands come from there.
Exactly. So, including Placencia, including Calito,
Yep.
Maduro.
Yep.
So most of them have roots in Cuba.
Yep.
Another interesting cigar that I saw, which this brand right over here.
Arao.
Exactly, and they are from Cuba.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a Nicaraguan cigar, and the reason that it caught my eye because of the letters, and those are Hebrew letters actually, and it spells cigars in Hebrew, even though they didn't mean to. It came out to be cigar spelling in Hebrew. So as soon as I saw that, I'm like, what is that, And that caught my eye. So that's another brand that maybe we're going to bring over here.
So those guys are really good friends with Legendary Cigars, with Mako,
Exactly,
and
that's who introduced me to them. Exactly. So.
Yeah.
Legendary, we already carry over here in the lounge, the great
Yep.
cigars from Nicaragua. He makes the King Grow, obviously. It's one of the best cigars in the industry. If you guys didn't try the King Grow, you can come try it, King Grow over here, Big Easy Cigar Lounge. And
one thing I learned, do you know what arao means?
no, what does it mean?
In Spanish, I think it's plow. So when they till and plow the fields, that's why you can kind of see their logo. It's like that. So it's the guy who holds the plow, and then the cattle or the cow is in front, or the bull is in front, and it plows the field. So that plow is arao in Spanish.
Very interesting.
And
Yeah.
this is a new brand, a new startup company?
So
or?
I met them last year, as a matter of fact.
So they're not brand new.
But they didn't have a booth. So this year they had a booth.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of cool.
So anything under 2 years is new.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, probably.
I mean, basically.
Right.
So I know that Cigar Aficionado did a plug for them on the webpage. I'm sure it's going to come out in their magazine of the new releases for PCA this past year.
Yeah, PCA was fun.
Yeah. Oh, it was a good time.
Had a good
And
time.
another brand, last and but not least, is Merifel, that we went to their booth. They had a nice booth. Talked to the owner, very interesting guy. We have common ground together, me and him, so it was very interesting to meet somebody in the industry that have common ground with you, speak the same language, and it was interesting, and I think we're going to carry them as well over here. So
what is the brand?
Merrifield.
Merrifield.
How do you say?
It's right.
Got it. Merrifield.
Merrifield. Yeah. No, no. 'cause-
Yeah, Merrifield.
Yeah.
yeah. No, that's right.
Merrifield.
Did they have any the cigars in here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's see them.
So the cool thing about Merifel is that these are some new lines.
So this is the sample they gave us each.
Oh, they had new lines.
Look at the look. You see that look?
Yeah.
This
Like,
is not
why did I not get any of these?
no because
Look at the
I was
size of
thinking
that
the
one.
Mir, the Richard,
Right.
and what's the other one?
Ernst.
Ernst. These aren't it. Those are the three that when the Merifel debuted, those were the three.
Exactly.
I didn't know they were coming out with new lines.
Yeah.
Is this supposed to be a premium to those, or is this like a?
I think it's a sampler package
core.
that they gave you. You know, it's a collection, a family reserve blend.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
So
collection.
that three line is probably like their top tier Cameron.
Maybe. I don't know.
So you guys see these are their sampler pack that they gave out to
Yeah.
retailers.
Yep.
Do you remember anything that stood out to you with Marifal?
Well, I like the presentation. I like the story behind it. I smoked the cigars before, so it's a brand that we're definitely going to carry over here.
I like the
what-
Cameroon.
Yeah, so
wrappers.
Marifal is the family that
that
exclusively grows and export Cameroon wrapper, which is to me one of my favorite wrappers like of all time.
Yes.
So that's why it's interesting to see Marifal come out with their own line with their own tobacco. So that'd be interesting to see.
Exactly. All right, so now we recapped everything as far as what we saw. What do you think right now?
My turn.
No. You always leave Tana.
I know what's going on here, bro.
Yeah, what's up?
Ten the Man. You guys know Ten the Man?
Dan the man.
Check his YouTube channel. Ten the Man.
He's
Stories.
not infamous. He's famous.
Man, whatever. Y'all crazy. Anyway, we didn't stop by Eladio Diaz's booth. Now, Eladio Diaz, just some information is the grandson was there. I mean, actually, yeah, was it the grandson or the son? I think it's the son who was there. Eladio Diaz was the master blender for Davidoff. He left Davidoff and he came up with his own brand. And of course, a lot of the major Davidoff, and that's known worldwide, obviously. So he's world famous. A lot of his blends are very well known. So he came up with his own line. And I only have one. So I have another one. It's a different blend. It's called the Diana. But this is the before and after. So this is part of the core line. So you can go ahead and smoke this one, see if you like it. And then if that's something you want to bring in. Now, Eladio Diaz it's again, in the cigar community, very well respected, a very, very famous blender. I haven't smoked it yet, but I guess your palate is important too. So you smoke it, you like it, it'll be a good brand to bring in too, because that's a name that's very well known.
It's like the famous saying, the buck stops here.
That's right.
Exactly. The man who's cutting the check is sitting right there.
Right.
We can only say so
Right.
much, right? We can only
Yeah,
suggest
that's the
so much.
buck. So we discussed also prior to the PCA, and of course, I think we were reestablished during PCA was possibly pulling in Prometheus.
Yes. So we're definitely going to bring Prometheus over here. We're working on it right now to make an order. So hopefully in the next 2 weeks, we're going to have it in the lounge over here.
So for those who are not familiar with Prometheus, their core line is the Sencillas?
Sencia?
Is it Sencilla? Yeah, the L's are... And then the other line is their Angelos, Sencilla and Angelus.
Okay.
I think so.
I don't know. All I know is the
But you know that we all know they have an Earth line. Of course,
we
the
know-
God of Fire.
God of Fire.
So the God of Fire is still Prometheus. Their entire God of Fire line is fantastic. But the one that we're all excited about is obviously they have an Earth line, which is obviously made by Arturo Fuente. And that Heaven and Earth line is the line that produces the Purple Rain, Rare Black Torpedo, Double Corona Torpedo, all the Don Carlos higher lines, the top tier Don Carlos lines, BBMF, Scorpions, the L Scorpions, the Big B, and a bunch of different ones. Oh, Opus 6, Opus 7, Opus 8, Opus 22.
Yeah.
All that. That's all made by Prometheus. So we're excited about getting that into the shop
Right.
too. So
Tell me about, I know that we spoke to Manny with Opus X Society. And I can't remember, but tell me what you know about his release for the Golden Bullet line.
So I think they said it's going to be in about 2 months, July.
Okay.
They're going to release it. So we can't wait to have it as well.
yeah, I did get a chance to interview Manny. He says that he's projecting 2 months from now, maybe.
Exactly, yeah.
But of course, he says he always goes back to whenever Fuente's ready to release it. If the cigar's not ready, the reason why it hasn't hit the market yet, because it's just not ready. So the minute it hits the market, then we know it's ready.
You don't rush the hands of time.
Exactly.
Right.
So yeah, that was supposed to be released back last year,
Yeah.
but they delayed it. Delay. So there's got to be a reason. I'm pretty sure they want to get these cigars out, but I don't think Manny has control over that.
That story never gets old to me. Manny and when David was here, and the physician and his crew was here.
2025.
That story never gets old to me. It's such a, I'm not going to say rags to riches, but it's such a success story from where he came from and how he got here and what he had to go through.
Oh yeah.
And it's just amazing to me.
We got a chance to sit down with Manny that night. I believe it was Sunday night.
It was.
And Manny was sitting right there. David was sitting here. I was sitting there. You were sitting here. Clinton was sitting here. Maker was sitting here, and we just sat there. I think we didn't leave it till like midnight, right?
Yeah,
Almost
right.
1 o'clock. And we got a chance to get to know those guys a lot better.
Right.
So that was a lot of fun.
I was glad that we reconnected with Vincent from Vincentari, or the Vincente Blends.
That's right.
Yes.
We got to reconnect.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. So he came that Sunday night as well, which was what's good. He brought his team. He's got a new team in place.
Yeah.
And
We got great cigars.
yeah,
More the high-end price range, but they're really good cigars. They're pretty also. They got the nice ring on them. I
Right.
really like.
Metallic ring.
Metallic there. So it's nice. So we had great week of PCA over here. A lot of new products in the market, and in the cigar world. Every day there's new product, new cigars, new lighters, new ashtrays. I mean, new accessories. You never know when it's gonna stop.
I do have one more from El Septimo that we didn't really get a chance to touch base with. I just looked down and said, "Hey, almost forgot about this one."
oh, don't forget that one.
So
Mi Familia.
So the Mi Familia is their
My
new
family.
line, and Zaya was talking about this is a tribute to his family. It's 5 different blends, well, actually 10 different blends for 5 of his important people, his wife and his 4 kids. So each one has their own line in natural and Maduro. So this is one of their, I'm not sure which child this one is, but this looks like a Toro, right? So that is the Mi Familia. Comes with a pretty hefty investment to get
20
this.
cigars.
20 cigars, yep.
Yeah.
10 naturals or 10 Maduros.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I smoked the natural. I really like that one.
Yeah, so that morning, I think it was Monday morning, and it's crazy. This is a side story. Monday morning, we got there around 9. I think the show opens at 10.
Yeah.
We got there a little early, and Zai was already inside, help setting up the booth. And there's stories about him staying back late, help breaking down the booth and shutting it down for the day. That man works.
Zaya is the man. I can tell you right now. As a businessman and being in the business world, I thought that sometimes I'm dealing with little stuff and doing stuff that usually people don't do when they get to a different level. But even in his level, he's in the little details, and he's building and he's operating. Even his wife helping over there. I told him money of my wife doing stuff. I'm like, I guess it's everybody like that, and I guess it's good because first of all, it's always let you know what other people can do for how long and they can do it. For example, if somebody can build something, how long it takes them, if we can do it also. So you can take time and say, okay, if you tell you it takes me 3 hours, but I can do it in 30 minutes, something is not right.
Correct.
And it appreciate also the employees that are doing stuff, because if it's difficult to do and they do it, and you are in the process of it, you appreciate the people that help you build all your brand.
Mm-hmm.
He's very hands-on.
Very hands-on. And it was amazing, yeah.
So sometimes you feel like, you're a person who has money to throw in the industry and just let it do its thing. It doesn't happen that way. Zai was very involved in setting up the booth. He was very involved in setting up the way everything looked. He's very involved in the design of the boxes. He's very involved in, of course, the blends.
Right.
So I was very impressed with that.
And his wife is right there with him.
Oh yeah, she's
So
there.
that teamwork,
Yeah.
as they say, makes the dream work, right?
Exactly.
So it's a really good connection there. And his family,
And his
the rest
family,
of his
exactly.
family.
And
So it's a
I mean,
fitting
the product
tribute.
is phenomenal. We have it over here in the lounge. Oh, I'm sorry, you got the lighter with the ping. I'm not,
This guy.
El Septimo lighter. If you ain't got the ping, you ain't got the thing. So, but no, really, really nice, and it was a great weekend with them. They were very great.
It was very cool because at the event, he was very down to earth. He didn't hold back information. Anything that we just asked, and he was very approachable. The cool thing is not just he's approachable. He approaches you, and he will come up to you and talk to you about the cigars or just you. So I thought that was pretty impressive.
And we shouldn't be impressed, but we are, I guess, because of the man, what he did with his career and that where he is now, right? His financial status or whatever that might be.
Yeah.
But he's up there, right? So we shouldn't be really impressed by that, but it's impressive.
No,
it really is.
Yeah. Yep.
I would be remiss if I didn't mention our buddy David Swinburne.
Oh yeah.
David, I have not forgotten about you, and I'm going to smoke that Super Lancero. Maybe Tan and I will smoke that together.
So I was gifted a Super Lancero also. So one of these days where we're gonna sit and watch the Saints game, and maybe the afternoon game, the 3 o'clock game, and the Sunday night game might still be smoking that same cigar.
Right.
But thank you, David.
Yeah,
I
David.
Appreciate it.
David with San Pere, without equal.
So obviously one of the biggest guests we had that came by Saturday was Carlito Fuente. He spent the night, spent the evening here all the way to like 1 or 2 o'clock.
In the morning.
Oh, that's
Unbelievable.
for a gentleman who just turned 72. It's crazy.
It's like Zaya stayed late.
Yeah, they both
Wonderful.
stay. They're like night owls. So going to the booth and what Arturo Fuentes come out with this year is that they have the new 5-pack, right? The new 5-pack is for retails who reach a certain level. I believe it's going to be they're getting the Forbidden X, Forbidden 13. They're getting one of the 20th anniversary box. There's 2 other boxes. Oh, the Oro, the Temple of the Oro, the golden band.
Right.
So that's 3 down. It's supposed to be 2 more, I think. I don't remember the other one, but the big one is you're getting the Baby Shark.
The Baby Shark. The
Baby Shark's coming. So, I believe it might be this summer or might be sometime towards fall. And also they're doing the Summer of Love.
That's right.
The Summer of Love box that's coming out too. There's also the River Valley blend, and I think that's from Fuente. That's another blend that they're coming out with. That was actually released. We saw that last year. Mike and I, we saw that last year at PCA 2025, but they still haven't came out yet. So they had that on display again this year. So we're looking forward to that from Arturo Fuente. So that's going to be some of their major releases this year.
The River Valley, I don't know anything about that. I don't remember it. I know that we talked about
Yeah, I
it.
think it was like that white box, but had really dark. I think they're using the Connecticut broadleaf. I don't remember. They didn't say, they don't talk much about their blends.
Right.
But it is one of the ones that they had, the River Valley Arturo Fuente. It was in an Opus line, so I'll be looking forward to that one too. So.
Are the 5-packs like a limited release?
Last year they showcased the vintage set.
Okay.
So I think they're gonna continue. Obviously, Don Carlos, the Rare Pinks, the other. I think those were the 2, right? Don Carlos and the Rare Pinks in the 5-packs. So, but I don't know if the vintage line is gonna continue. They didn't say anything about it. But when we were at Arturo Fuente factory, they were still making the boxes. So it may be different vintage lines as opposed to what was dropped this year.
It's hard to know.
They won't tell you anything. They won't tell you anything. The staff don't even know. The guys who roll the cigars, they don't know what cigar it is.
Right.
They just know the blend and the wrapper, and everything's coded by numbers. So there's never the toy maker or whatever, all the commercial stuff that we know.
Right.
So they don't know. But that's Fuente. But no samples to share. Except for the one. No, I'm not going to talk about that. Yeah, that's not actually.
But great people. When they came here, the family was here. Ciro, obviously, was here. And
Carlos the third was here.
Just wonderful.
Yeah. Their sister Cynthia,
Cynthia was here. Just wonderful people.
Ciro just become the president of
Pro Cigars
Association.
Okay.
In Dominican Republic.
Yeah, congratulations, Ciro, if you're watching this.
Ciro. Yep. And it's just a great operation. Once you see the operation, you understand truly how a cigar factory really is, and his is top of the line. I mean, it's unreal, and you have more appreciation to the boxes, to the cigars, because when you hear about Arturo Fuente, everybody knows Fuente, Fuente, Fuente. They don't understand what goes behind it. But once you see that, you have a whole perspective, new perspective about what the cigar world is all about.
Yeah, I believe like I feel like their factory is probably like top tier. Everything is so clean. Everything is so well ran.
And beautiful. I mean,
The
everything is
atmosphere.
like an art
Yeah,
museum.
yeah. You know, there were different sections built up specifically for for a very specific feel.
Yeah.
So the rollers in there are, you know, they're taken back to wherever that the stories where Carla was mentioning. Oh, this room is where, you know, the original Cuban house or this or that, or everything had a theme, and they built it out so that
Exactly.
they feel like they're in that place.
Yeah, the product is phenomenal. The marketing for the product is phenomenal. When he was here, he signed a box of the Sangre de Toro for me, and that box is phenomenal. I mean, just the
One of my
construction.
favorite cigars, yeah.
It's just a beautiful. I think it's Mexican San Andreas wrapper on that.
Yep.
It's just a beautiful presentation. So
All right.
Very cool.
All right, so let's talk about what's coming this month, I guess, May.
So we saved this one for last. We
Yes.
didn't forget about it, but the reason why we're capturing it together at the moment towards the end is because we feel like
We want to talk about the La Flora de Zeta. La Flora de Zeta. So La Flora de Zeta is a old Cuban cigar manufacturer that
started in 1920.
started in 1920, that Antonio, I don't know if I say, is it Antonio?
Antonino,
Okay, that Antonino,
yeah.
the owner of this company, he purchased them right now, so he's the owner, making those excellent cigars over here that are definitely a high-end cigars. And I'm telling you, I smoked 3 or 4 of them so far, and all of them are good.
So here's what I know. Antonino purchased the brand, the Cuban brand, not too long ago. I was trying to find out when he bought it. There's no information on when he purchased it, but he has it now. And he's been rebuilding and rebranding the brand for some time. And I believe this is their first year or second year that they were at PCA. And I mean, the product just blew me away. I mean, the presentation, Antonino was fantastic, very friendly.
He does a lot of charity events for celebrities like Arnold Schwarzenegger. He does
Sylvester Stallone.
Sylvester Stallone.
Used to do DJ Khaled.
He used to do DJ Khaled, not anymore, but he does a lot of those events, and those cigars are amazing. I mean, his boxes, let me show you. This is one box that they make, and there are humidors as well. And look at it. This is amazing. And the way that the cigars look. I mean, everything is just top of the line, from the wrapper to the cigar, the making it. You know, it reminds me of the Murphy a little bit over here. The wrapper is all special made, and you have
Gold
a lot of
foil.
waste- yeah, gold foil.
You can see the tobacco wrapper through
Yes.
the band.
And this is like, look at this. This is a mixed box. They put mixed cigar over in that box, so we can show it around. And look at this beautiful. It's a humidor. It's a excellent box. Got a tray over here.
oh yeah,
It's
Boveda
got
packs.
The Boveda
Yep.
packs underneath it. You know, you just put it like this, and it can be a humidor.
That's how you present it in the
Exactly,
shops.
in
Yep.
the shop. So it's beautiful cigars and excellent cigars. I mean, it's just well made. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring them to Big Easy Cigar Lounge. They're gonna start featuring in Big Easy Cigar Lounge. And I think we're gonna do an Havana night this month, presenting La Flor de Zeta.
Heck
And
yeah.
we're gonna have a whole event just for them to introduce them in New Orleans area. In New Orleans, basically. I think we are the only one.
Oh, hopefully we get the exclusive. You know what I'm saying?
We got I think we are.
Yep.
So they loved our lounge.
He spent
And
I
a
think
few days over
Sunday
here.
night, Monday night,
Yeah,
maybe even
Tuesday.
Tuesday night here, right?
Yes, He was very gracious. He also has those cigars holders, very nice cigar holders that they make. They make accessories as well, and it's beautiful. You can engrave your name over here. So it's just a beautiful, beautiful product that he's producing, and he's very, very passionate about it. I can tell you that. So it's great to see a great company that's going to be revived from Cuba. And like I said, I think a lot of the manufacturing that doing those Cubans cigar brands are banking on it, that one day Cuba will be open and they will have the opportunity to bring the real Cuban cigars to the United States. So May, probably 21st, I think it's going to be. We're going to have Havana night events over here. Follow us on Instagram and we give you all the details about this event. We haven't even talked to Antonino. Maybe he's going to be here. I don't know. I'm going to find out. That's something that just came to my mind this morning, and I'm like, well, we need to make an event. What an opportunity to do it. And I think it's going to be a great, great event.
I would say this is one of the sleepers of the PCA.
Yep.
This guy, this brand kind of just, it snuck up on us. We were referred to by a friend of Tan's, CB, you know who you are.
Yep.
And
He told me, he came to me, he said, Tan, I've smoked a lot of cigars already. You got to go try this cigar company. And he handed me the band, and he told me, he said, little booth, way on the end. You're going to miss it if you don't look for it.
right.
Tucked away in the corner. And I said, okay, calm down. Let's go check it out. So we brought the whole entourage over. And you know the cool part was, they treated us like, they gave us like really good service. They handed out cigars. They told us the history. They told us some story about it, about their brand. They went through their complete line. Antonino was like, "Hey, try this. Oh, this is another blend. Hey, try this one." He just wanted us to. You could feel like, oh, this guy really wants us to try his stuff. And when we did, it was like, hey, this is actually really good. It's not just hype.
Exactly. Great cigar. You guys not gonna be disappointed. I think he's got a great future in the United States market, and I know he just got a store that he went. I mean, he got a lounge that he went in Miami. He told me, so I think he's gonna do very well in the United States. I think it's gonna be a great product. La Flor de Zeta at Big Easy Cigar Lounge coming this month.
Yeah, looking forward to it. So, kind of to wrap it up, Mike, what was your impression of 2026 PCA? Well, what are some of the things that stood out for you?
Well, I was just happy to reconnect and get there as on the retailer side. Last year we went in on the exhibitor side. So it's a little different on the retailer side. They talk to you a little different, maybe.
They greet you a little different.
They greet you a little different.
Treat you a little different.
I mean, look, I got a whole bag of treating me different right here, right?
Yeah.
So, but here in New Orleans, we're set up for this. We're set up for it. I mean, the convention center, everything's in walking distance. The whole French Quarter, everything. So, and then the lounges. I mean, Big Easy is the lounge, but all the lounges in the area are set up for this.
Yep.
So,
and it's and New Orleans is reasonably priced comparing to other states in the United States that they do in the PCAs.
Right.
And I think they're coming back at 2029. I heard. So
nice.
We would love to have them over here permanently. I know they like it. I know we love it. And hopefully it's going to be good for the city, good for them. So especially now with the government over here that are very tobacco friendly, and they're trying to help the industry a lot. So that's appreciated. We love PCA really. We really loved it. I liked it.
Yeah, it was your first year.
It's my second year.
That's right. You were in Vegas.
I went in Vegas in 2023.
That's when you just opened the shop.
Yes, that's when we opened the lounge. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I just got in the shop.
pull the garage door open.
Sometimes you need to know you're talking to you never know what's going to happen after the show.
My bad. Your lounge, you just opened the lounge, and then you guys went to PCA, and then 2 years later.
And then it came over here. Last year it was here as well over here, but I wasn't here.
Yeah.
So this year, I'm really happy that I went. It went very well. I saw products that I wanted to bring that we don't have right now, which we had a great conversation with those manufacturers. So I think it will be great. It will be a good year.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So what else are we talking about? Anything else you guys want to talk about? Because it's ashes and empires. We talk about the ashes, some of the empires behind the ashes, behind the those companies, big empires, by the way.
So for me, for PCA 2026 was different because, like you said, we came as retailers and exhibitors, but this year I also came as my other stuff, which is Tandem and Stogies. I got a chance to interview on camera some of the brand makers, and I had a really good time. I mean, I still got a lot of footage that I need to edit, still not complete yet. I had to take a break. I was just PCA'd out.
Yes.
But
A lot of cigars.
a lot of
in a short amount of
cigars,
time.
a lot of people. I mean, I think we just had a good time. So
Very well. All right. So this is episode 2 for Ashes and Empires. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on YouTube. If you have any questions, send us questions. We'll be happy to answer them. And we'll see you in the next episode.
Stay smoky, friends.
peace. All right, that's it.
All right.
I hope it recorded. Holy shit.
Me too.